Hello, welcome back to the game. So I just left the station and I was wandering around the map. You can live and just do some random signals.
I better take care of that base.
But the random signals will be much stronger than the signals you can follow normally. So I saw an unknown location and then it said unknown signal and I followed the signal. That sniper drone over there, that's the most dangerous enemy on the map.
Oh boy.
I think I destroyed it. Oh, those are missiles coming towards me. Oh no. Let's destroy the rest of the scouts so I don't have to deal with them later.
Coming from.
Oh, loot. Please. I think that's just a better missile, okay. So once you destroy the ships protecting that, one of our allies, you have to get closer to the base, but to get closer to the base you need to destroy the turrets, and the problem is the perspective is kind of cheesy. So if you just outrange them, it will be better. Because our tiny ship can take about 2 or 3 missiles and then it's destroyed. I'm not getting closer than this to it. Okay, if they start firing, that's bad. Because they reload faster than your guns do. Okay. Now we just wait here for a little bit. We have a better missile. 25. This is just better overall. And you're too low level. So it's like an RPG. This is why I said it's like an RPG. You need a certain level to use certain items. The shields will regenerate super slow as well. You don't have to destroy everything over here, but I just like to do it like this so we can loot everything. There is still a turret over here. And so to destroy the base, we need to destroy the fuel tank, the energy cells. Is that thing floating? What? The scrap metal is going away? What is the last thing I have to destroy on the base? Oh boy, take out the boss. I forgot about this part. I think that disarmed it. Bomber, an elite bomber. firing missiles at me non-stop. And it has anti-missiles. I'm definitely too low level to fight such a beast. But that GMB fighter really helped me. Oh, wow! I'll be able to destroy such a strong boss at this point of the game. A ship color, that's disappointing, I guess. Ooh, so that's most of our missiles used. Not sure if there's other loot over here. The loot is not that bad. Again, you shouldn't be able to destroy bases at this stage of the game because you basically have your beginner ship. That's a lot of scrap metal. Yeah, I'll just take it because we'll probably need it later. So what is that container over there? Oh, wow, okay. That deserves a round of applause, and I mean it. And those are consumables I can use. I really want to equip that missile launcher, but I guess we're too low level. That's not going to be helpful for us. So I guess we should leave the area by pressing C. So this is an instance. So press C to leave the map. Now we're on the big map and we can choose to go to unknown locations or locations we can see on the map. I think I was going to that undiscovered site before I was rudely interrupted by that signal that I chose to absolutely not ignore. Yeah, we also need to find out where the restock bases are, because you need to go to a restock base after every fight in the beginning. Okay, GMB fighters. That's good. Any help you can get is great. So even though technically GMB is not supposed to help you, they still help
Hull
you.
integrity's getting low. There's some nanobots that try to make it to a nearby station. They'll patch you up there.
If you're wondering what I did, I used the thingy. That's how the game is at this difficulty. Sometimes you just die by existing, so we really need a lot more upgrades. So, in the previous mission, I destroyed so many fighters. Well, not so many, about 5 fighters. No, about 3 fighters and a sniper drone and the boss, but here I cannot even destroy 2 of them. Yeah, I guess I got too close to them, so this time we'll play a little more cautiously. And we'll try to snipe them. Because it's very hard to judge the distance. Oh no, that. Don't kill the saviors. It's very hard to judge the distance when you're so close to them. Ah, come on, it's just outside of the range. Okay, thank you, boys. Safe travels. I'll be over here exploring the mining remnants, which will take quite a bit, so let's save the game. And we have to enter these ruins, more or less. Because all of the loot will be here. I think this is, yeah, this is a static map, so don't get excited. It's going to be static maps most of the time. Searching for a way inside this giant thing. And the game will continuously distract us with stuff like this. If you're wondering what the blinking stuff is, they are just mines. Mines that we have to avoid at all cost, as they tend to destroy us in one hit. Bulletproof container, oh, okay. Calibrated coil gun. This is the good stuff. Now we're getting into the really good stuff. So this laser is kind of useless, but it does its job. What happened? That was the whole thing. We'll replace that as well. The sensors. What are my current sensors? 5 kilometers. It's better, right? Mainframe on it. Structure, resistance, utility, firepower is just more damage, precision. There's something that gives me shield HP, not really, okay. One mainframe. Oh, you need 3 of them. Okay, now I understand. So as you can see, every location will have its own little thingy. The thing I needed to do over here is find this bulletproof container, which could not be scanned.
I guess I did everything here.
Sadly, he's right. Is there anything else over here? No, I don't think so. When the game tells you you did everything there, you should believe them. Let's also discover some metals over here, and we'll take this and then we'll leave. I guess that's it. Now we leave the area. So this is the basic gist of the game, the basic gameplay. So after you do one of those, you can just go on your way. I think there was a base, but I don't remember where the base was that I could restock. I need to go to Seto. Why? I don't know. It's because it's the furthest location to my base. And as you can see, I'm kind of trying to cheese the game a little bit. It's very, very dangerous. But I want to cheese the game so I can get better stuff a little earlier. Sadly, it's tied to your level, so you cannot get... You can get equipment, but if you don't have the level, you cannot equip it.
This is bad.
Any sign of the beanie out there?
Don't know. I got this marker jumping around on my display though.
Could be it. Try to follow it and keep me posted. By the way, if you need better tech, there used to be a trader around that area. Calls her shop the Flying Duchess. Maybe worth checking out.
Yeah, I need to find the Flying Duchess. Yeah, this is the place with the better loot. Don't ask me how I know these things, I just know them. Yeah, I think this game is super hard if you play it as a new player, but if you have some experience with the game, you'll be okay. That's a missile silo. looking
hull
at me.
integrity's getting low.
Use some nano...
Man, I hate when this happens. One of the biggest problems of the game that is not fixed, as you can see, it's where are we getting shot from? Because if I can see where I'm getting shot from, then I can, you know, respond to that accordingly.
Any sign of the beanie out there?
Don't know. I got this marker jumping around on my display, though.
Could be it. Try to follow it and keep me posted. By the way, if you need better tech, there used to be a trader around that area. Calls her shop the Flying Duchess. Maybe worth checking out.
I guess I need to approach from a different angle. Where is that missile? Okay, I think we destroyed what we needed. Yeah, this is actually a very, very long map, if I remember correctly. Rats, I forgot how to do this.
To try to make it to a nearby station. They'll patch you up there.
I need to throw it. But it's throwing them too fast. This was definitely different. I remember the bomb for throwing bombs lower. Oh boy. I think this is the area that I mentioned that will have infinitely spawning enemies, so we have to loot fast and fun.
Jackpot!
Guess I should also repair now that I have some space to breathe. I guess we'll have to save a lot more often, sadly, until we get to about level 5, then the game becomes a little easier on this difficulty. Whenever you see a base, I have to think it has defenses. Ooh, this is almost like a surgeon task. We have to be so careful not to get caught in a blast. Autocannon is so cool, but it doesn't really... it's not as useful as it sounds. Explosions are not really destroying much.
I'm not alone anymore.
Missiles detected. How I hate this so much when this happens. The developer should have fixed this issue in my opinion. Why are enemies spawning behind me Literally from nowhere, yeah. I have to adjust to this nonsense, but it's only in certain missions where the enemy spawns behind you, and then you get no warning. It says the markers are almost invisible. Let's just go to the Flying Duchess or whatever, because we need a ship that can help us resupply and hold on for a little bit longer. Then we'll try to explore more of the area. I guess we can mine some resources. I think every asteroid over here will have some resources in it. That is so annoying. They just spawned the ship behind me and they died. I should not go for this one, but I'll go for this one as well. I think it's inside. Yeah, we have a quick save button, yes, F5.
To a hangar and get it fixed.
Ouch. Oh. That was kind of annoying. But this is how the game is played. Sometimes you'll just be unlucky. The big shipwreck. Just a few coil guns. Okay, where was I collecting stuff from? I forgot already. This big area. Wow. Wait until we are fighting the proper ships. These are just drones, so there's no danger to us. I say no danger after getting destroyed 2 or 3 times. Okay. This is how you're supposed to play the game. You're not just going from point A to point B. You are exploring everything in between, but also making sure your angles are covered. Looks like a robot.
Looks like the pilot never made it back to his freighter. Huh. It may still even be there.
The undead ship. Go to the shipwreck. Sure, we'll go there. I can also eat. In case you're wondering, do I need to kill all of these drones? Yes, I need level 3 as fast as possible. Oh, okay. I need to go into this area as well. I think there's another cool thing over here. Yeah, exploring space is super dangerous in this game. Well, at least, like I said, until you have level 5. I think after level 5 it gets a little more accessible.
Distractor hidden in a giant shipwreck surrounded by mines?
I do remember a wreck, but it's been a while since we had the beanies out there.
By the way, it's almost impossible to see the mines up close, so you have to kind of destroy them early. Ghost cannon.
Now where are you?
Tempting, and this is kind of like the puzzle aspect of the game, and sadly you will see this aspect a lot of times. You need to get power cores. Put them in there. And you open a container. Kettle gun. I'm not a fan of short range weapons because by the time you get close to them you'll die anyway. Huh? Oh, another power socket over there, but where is the other power thingy I got? Cannon. Well, I love autocannons, but this game has a weird way of doing them. They also don't fire immediately. Sometimes you'll have to wait almost a second before you actually start firing in the enemy's direction.
There's nothing inside the wreck. At least no distractor. It's really close though. But where?
Yeah, but where exactly? It was somewhere over here. No. But where? So enter through here. I think we just need to get close to it. And that might be it. I think it looks something like this. I don't remember where it was. I think it was floating somewhere in space over here. Oh yeah, it's over there. You can hear the beeps.
Found it. It's infested with hydras.
That could explain the weak signal.
Cleared it. First beanie's back online.
Excellent. For a proper disappearing act, we need 2 more.
Okay, biomass. Huh. This took me an hour last time I did this, so now I'm just finishing it so much faster. Yeah, let's go to the Flying Duchess, get a full repair. Then we'll have to think about the other stuff.
Oh, would you look at that? Customer or outlaw?
Customer, I guess.
Not here at the Flying Duchess, you can't.
I see.
Say, you look like you could handle yourself very well. And are you up for some challenges? I'll even throw in.
Let me take a...
Challenges. We just have to kill challenges. Okay, quick restock, quick repair. Okay, commodity trading. Red, yellow, and green. High demand, that profit if low demand. Yeah, whatever. I think we can also disassemble them to get the blueprints so we can eventually build them. I guess we sell this. That's normal demand, sure. Okay, now what about this? I think we need better shields first of all. 15. Well, this one gives me firepower, but less recharge speed. We can have more than one rocket launcher, interesting. What else do they have over here? Plating. I guess we can have some hull plating as well, repair per kill. Yes, please. Okay. So what else do we have over here? We have a corrosion injector, which is an ability, if I remember correctly, or an ultimate ability that I don't really want to get right now. Yeah, I guess we just need a higher level. We can also get mines instead of something else. There are no strong large targets, unless you count the bomber as one. I guess that's about it I can do over here. I remember this shop having more stuff, but I guess I was wrong. So we restocked, that means we can leave. Oh, it's a shipwreck around here, okay. What I remember, this ship will also move around. Ouch. Full armor, full health. Face the final frontier. Yeah, I think I can leave this area, don't worry about the rest. I'll have to farm off camera a little bit, but for now let's just do kind of like the main missions. Mining remnants. The home base, that's already an orbit. I guess we'll go
How
to...
did you ever end up in a place like this?
Originally, I was stationed in the Ethan system as part of our rear guard subunit. We did some scouting missions, but really not much else.
How many were you?
Around 12. Some died, some became outlaws. 2 pals and I got out before the war got really ugly. This is where we ended up.
Feels like the edge of the universe.
It isn't, but if you squint, you can see it from here.
Undiscovered site, let's see what that is. It might be another Outlaw base, in which case I think I'll just get smashed by it. Let's try another unknown signal. I really need to be level 3 to do the harder stuff. This will just be another Outlaw base, and this time I think the boss will smash us.
This looks like a resource-rich area.
Am I even hitting the drones? Please don't notice me.
Target in sights.
Oh, it was near me. But this is the level 6 enemy. I guess thank you for the assistance. Yeah, I guess some of these areas are worth exploring if this is what I can get. Plating. I guess I can just hit R to equip. Get this nice blaster. Too bad it's level 5, reach level 5, reach level 3. I am working on it. I'm working. So I've kinda lost track of where I am. Pure iron. I guess we just have to be patient with the game because we'll get to the interesting parts, but now we're just getting money. Yeah, when you finish mining, you get something better. Is there nothing else over here? Is they really meant that it's a place to mine, not fight? I guess we just mine if it's a mining place. Yeah, it's kind of like a nice breakup from all of the action sometimes. By all of the unwanted action, I mean because we are so weak right now. Yeah, I think the only thing that really bothers me is that when you're fighting in certain areas, enemies can spawn behind you and you don't see them, you don't hear them, you don't have a clue. So I wish we had a local system map or a way to scan to see what's happening here. But there's a flawless crystal and I didn't see it. Where is it? I need it for my collection. I think that crystal is bugged. Oh man, such a big tease with that crystal. Okay, so we are in the asteroid field. Usually I like to explore the shipwrecks and then leave. Mining for resources can be lucrative, but not as interesting as exploring a shipwreck. That might even have equipment we can use. Or sell. I think we can dismantle stuff only at our base. I'm not sure. So don't bother modifying stuff that is basic. Those are the fighters. Guess we can also explore this debris field over here. It should be something interesting as well. Can I explore this without fighting those guys? Nope. I guess this was worth it more for the experience than anything else. Okay, not much else over here. Let's leave. The idea is that you don't want to stay for too long in these locations. You always want to do something and go to a location, clear the area, run out, clear another area, run out again. But the problem is it can take quite a bit. So we did the outskirts of that area. Please don't be another outlaw base. I guess it's a distress signal, so it should be a big ship fighting smaller ships or drones, I don't know. Also like that the loading time is basically 0 sometimes. Yeah, when I say that the loading time is 10 seconds.
We're being attacked!
Yeah, the Proto Scout is actually a much stronger enemy. Oh, a medcap. This medcap can kill me.
We made it!
Device acquired. So yeah, we have to go to ship and see what device we have. Wait, what? What device did we acquire? I am not sure. Special. Passives. Interesting. I guess I should have looked over here sooner. Is that it? Let's go out again. We're trying to reach the orbit, but apparently the orbit is too far away. Another undiscovered site. No, let's go to the orbit. Not sure what is in the orbit. I think it's another collection of shipwrecks or something. This is quite a lot of stuff I can look at. Let's destroy the Outlaw base first. And I'll just do the main mission and then we'll go back over there. Let's explore. Also have to get used to the sound signals, because that means there is something dangerous. I guess shooter doesn't really work in this situation. absolutely hate this mechanic. The developer should do something about it, otherwise you're just going to lose most of your health and hull just by sitting next to a spawner and then... surprise, see that ship you shouldn't really get close to, well, it spawned behind you. Now you have to fight it. That's how I hated Proto Scout. This game, stop spawning stuff behind me. Otherwise I'll be very, very sad about it. Okay. I guess it's a lot of exploration as well, not here.
That is just what I need.
By the way, the ships can definitely enter the area with you, so don't worry about that. Well, I guess this is something I needed to show you anyway. The sphere will gradually dissipate, so you'll have to throw it where it needs to be thrown, otherwise you lose it. Man, the camera, I'm still fighting with the camera most of the time. Supposed to know these things if you don't do them beforehand? Good question. Wasn't this a... Oh no, I had better missiles. X. By the way, you can totally just install these guys. Let's try to run away. Save the game. The game saved. Bots. Okay. Oh, with R you switch the missiles. Iron deposit. I don't think I care about the iron deposit.
Found one of your beanies. Looks like an asteroid bumped off half of its antennas.
Maybe we're lucky and they got caught up somewhere. Hey,
boy.
try running a holo scan to simulate the crash.
And what do you think I just did?
Smart man.
Oh no, I remember this mission. I hate it so much because you basically have to go into the direction.
There's one.
If the joints are up for it, you don't have to be a Quark mechanic to reattach them.
I don't see any of them. We're supposed to make it work, not make it worse. Not break it, make it, not break it. Repairing is hard in this game.
First part fits.
So the simulation shows me this way. This one is much further away.
And there's the other one.
But is this the same ship we used the thingy on? Probably. Well, this mission, I think I needed about 30 minutes to do it the first time.
Good as new. Second one's up.
Nice. One more and the show is on.
Wow, okay. I'm actually a bit surprised that I'm doing stuff so fast right now. There was some iron ore I didn't take, but forget about the iron ore. I'm more interested in the shipwrecks that might have good loot. Blueprint? You can get a blueprint, a straight up blueprint from locations like this? Oh, this is just an iron ore vein, okay. And by this, as you can see, we're just getting a lot better. I think we're done with this area. Do I want to get the last location? I think I want to get the last location as well. Yeah, that's just the thingy I activated, okay. Yeah, you cannot aim towards the planet. Yeah, I didn't think about this. I think I should just do the mission in one go instead of wasting time with additional objectives. I can do those on my free time.
Why'd you call them beanbags?
That was Maddox's idea. Said they make our indicator jump around like beanbags getting juggled.
Juggled?
Man, you obviously never had to endure shift duty. Hey, Station AI, give Adam all the data you have on juggling.
Affirmative.
Huh. Didn't know we had access to an AI.
We hadn't, until I just repaired it.
Cool. And, who's Maddox?
Just some moron I used to surf with.
Yeah, just someone I used to serve. I like how casual he says that.
Scrap, the filter's rattling again. Talk to you soon.
This is a little more of a complexer area, I guess. Sure, so let's go through the wrecks.
This is bad.
That's quite a powerful scout. Oh boy. I think this is one of those maps where the enemies continuously spawn until they get angry at me. Come on, open it. Oh, press and hold, okay. Huh? Okay. I think the game would benefit from a reset line of sight button, so I know that I'm not going to hit on anything. I know I will not hit anything if I just move around a little bit. The obstacle is my own chip. I guess this game suffers from a lot of abandoned equipment. Or the universe suffers from a lot of abandoned stuff because it's just too expensive to recover it or repair it. Like how this looks. Yeah, I guess when I first played the game I was taking too much time and the enemies would show up because they were bored of waiting. Cool stuff, but I guess there's nothing here. Bulletproof container. I like how that sounds. High capacity web missiles. So that slows down enemies, right? This is also a ship, a functioning ship, I guess. No, this is the container ship we saw, so I guess they are really containers. This was a big station at some point. I guess you kind of understand. So when the future comes, maybe near 10,000, it will just be more... it will just be cheaper to abandon entire bases and seal them off and then come back to them later than, you know, doing missions instantly. Transit gate. Yeah, I think this is how the future will work. It doesn't matter what you have to do. Broken drone. Well, that was easy, but I guess I have to fight these. Oh, it's one of those enemies. One of those enemies. They have an anti-missile drone or something. Not so bad. I guess the issue is that you don't know how to react to them, I don't know. Because of the way the game works, as you can see, if there are 2 or 3 enemies in the same line, you only see the first one or maybe the second one, but they might be hiding stronger enemies behind them. Wait, did I miss something from this area? I don't think so. So, broken drone, I guess you have to destroy it to get the loot.
Gotcha. Well, that wasn't so hard. Wonder how it ended up here. Not a bad find. Don't encounter this too often.
Oh, I thought I had my skill ready. Oh man, I hate it. I thought I had my my speed skill ready, but I guess it was not ready. I think I have to destroy the broken drone to repair the repeater. Oh boy, I guess, yeah, it's hard to get used to a game like this. So let's do this again.
Hey, where are you going? Well, that wasn't so hard. Wonder how it ended up here.
The same situation as last time. This is annoying. I'm making the same mistake again. We're actually making new mistakes. So I just have to destroy those drones and then go for the broken drone, but it's so tempting to just go for that drone first. Yeah, except developers never really got around to patching the game when it comes to quality of life stuff.
Hey, where are you going? If I want that loot, I need to stay on its tail.
The broken drones, if I remember correctly, can have loot
Well,
that
wasn't
is
so hard.
a few levels
Wonder how it
above
ended up here.
your own loot. It only has a little bit of HP left. You're telling me I destroy it. Keep calm. I don't understand how they're outranging you with their autocannons. I mean, if they're already in autocannon range, you know I've lost already. I guess you can try and reload.
Don't encounter this too often.
I guess you can try and save the game and reload until you get the loot you want. Rapid railgun. Ooh. I like this. This is what I wanted. I guess it could have been a better sniper weapon, but even as it is, it's good. Go free and
Trying to get some speed.
oh wow. Yes, so that drone actually gets loot that is much higher than your current level, so you always have to destroy it. So I can outrange my enemies. Yeah, this is the station or the area that has respawning enemies.
Found it. It's covered in debris. And its power core fell off. I'll plug it back in.
No, keep your distance.
Too late. Ding! How annoying.
What? Oh, that was a web.
Did you know it was a trap?
It's called scavenger baiting. Outlaws do that a lot. Besides, beanbags don't run on power cores. So, removing the debris should be enough.
Done. All beanbags are back online.
Can see that. Our base marker is now everywhere but here. You can come back to base now. I found something that can make life a lot easier for you.
Huh. Okay, this is basically the repeater mission. Not too hard, not too easy. Slight problems on this area, I guess. Just because I was not patient enough. And there were a few containers up here, so definitely search. I remember this station too well. That needs power. I think the power thingy is on the other side of the asteroid. So let me see if I can get this on the first attempt. I don't think I can get it on the first attempt. It's impossible. Huh. So I reached it, but I guess I couldn't find the right angle. Yeah, okay. That's the annoying part. No, I'm not giving up until I complete this as well, because it's super important. I get it. It's actually not super important. I want to get it.
Hell of a setup they have here.
Did you see that strange nebula on our way through the sector? Some bizarre energy
Ooh.
signatures. I've been feeling ever since.
I've been feeling it myself. Maybe it's related. I'll set a course back to the base.
Wait, I can enter through here.
We can't afford a health emergency this far out.
It's like some ancient voices in my head. Driving me crazy.
Huh? I don't know. Building outpost. Well, let's equip that. Let's see what we have over here. And we will be done for today. 8 firepower. That's lovely. It's a level 3 thingy, so I might end up getting everything for firepower if I'm completely honest. Also like my very long range
Welcome to
railgun.
Union Bridge Station. We have repair as long as you.
I think it will be much more expensive to do this at certain bases. Our teleporter 100 meters forward as opposed to what? Oh, lightning gun? No, I like the lightning guns better. So it's a pretty bad idea to sell all of this. All damage. I think I should start dismantling stuff. So I can get the blueprint. Sell. ID man, okay. What about this blaster? Nah, it's too hard to use. I'll just dismantle it. I guess that game doesn't really teach you about dismantling stuff. Energy core, so I would have more shield output but more speed output. I think this is the thing I usually chose. Cargo unit is the same, iron. I think I should buy all of the nano stuff. Pretty cheap as well. Eco booster, so that would mean I get more acceleration, a little more acceleration. But more consumption. Sure, and dismantle that one. Maybe a good idea to just buy it to dismantle it, but actually it's not a good idea to just buy for dismantling. Homing missiles, I guess we don't have any problems with the homing missiles. For that amount of damage is not worth it, and the teleporter is not worth it. That's it? Oh, wow, I really completed all of this stuff so early. I am impressed. I'm actually super impressed in a way. You know what? I think I'll do it this another way. I'll go back to the base and then you can see the cutscene, and then I'll just start doing whatever else I have to do and roam around the place. It's going to be fun roaming around to the undiscovered sites.
Station AI, do you link?
Affirmative.
Good. Make a cross search on Maddox and Dax. I don't know their last names.
Found multiple mentions in the Ethon mutiny. Second Lieutenant Dexter Dax Bashar is facing murder and desertion charges after the death of First Lieutenant Gabot Voigt. It is believed he was assisted and is still accompanied by Lieutenant Henley Maddox, transferring full entry to pilot log.
A mutiny, huh?
Well, now we know what happened. I think I'll play the game a little more after I finish recording. This is good, it's nice. I think we're completely safe around here anyway. One of the things I also complain about is that because of the way the base is put, you'll have to come at lower speeds to enter the hangar. Otherwise you'll miss it. Okay.
Check this out. While going through some old junk, I found some protective plating for your ship. Might give you an edge in an upcoming fight. I put it in our storage.
Thanks, but I already have my own plating.
I wondered how long it'd take for you to look me up.
They say it was a mutiny.
I didn't kill him, but I didn't stop it from that war. My friends and I, we had a plan to get out and make it all me.
And there I was.
Never said I wasn't one. Look, I know how hard. Maybe you'll find it easier if we focus on fixing up your friend.
It's really...
All right, let's start by having you head over to the Union Bridge Station and buy something called a Prime Sense STA. That's an old but untrackable scanner module. With it, we can finally see the entire system without the
And then?
We use the scanner to look for a medical station. We loot the place, beef up our
What if there are no medical...
Cedo isn't that small.
I was hoping for something... Well, alright. What's the name of that scanner?
Correct. Have some faith.
Yeah, alright. Oh, okay, we solved the mission, we got 500 experience. Bad plating, but we can also just dismantle it. Now we can actually craft stuff. And modify this to do what? And we can increase the rarity or the level, but we're not... Yeah, I see. We're not high enough level anyway to increase that. I guess we're ready for the next part of the game. Bye bye.